Welcome to the happiest years on earth with me, Polka Dot Pixie Dust. I am back after about 4 months, but it felt like years away from YouTube. And I'm healthier and I'm fitter and I'm happier, and that's that basically. If you're new here, I do things related to Disney. I talk about mini-years, I talk about Disney in general, I do some unboxings, I show my lounge flies, I do some singing. So it's all related to Disney in general. So today's video is a get to know me video because it's been a long time since I've done that, and because I'm starting up again, I thought it'd be a good idea to introduce myself again. So I have many questions here that people sent through to me over on Instagram. If you want to see me on Instagram, it's Polka Dots Pixie Dust. That's Polka Dots Pixie Dust. I have a whole feed related to all things Disney. And I've even set up a Disney Facebook group now called Disney Latest News and Chats. It's Disney Latest News and Chats, so you'll see the link down below in this vlog. I just want to say a quick shout out first of all to Picklevix and A Whole New Bead. So Picklevix is a t-shirt company that does all different designs. She does things for Universal, for Halloween, for different characters. She does all these different things, and she even does custom designs. And this is one of the custom designs that I had made. Of course, I had to have something which said Polka Dots Pixie Dust. So I came up with this design, and I went over to Vicky and I said, can you put this on a t-shirt? So she said, yes, I can. And this is the final product. So now I have this official style for me to wear while I'm doing my YouTube videos. I'm also going to quickly mention Kelly over at A Whole New Bead. So as you can guess, Kelly is a jewellery maker. She makes earrings, necklaces and bracelets, and you can see here, just quickly, I'll quickly give you a clip. This says Polka Dots Pixie Dust. Oops, the eye's a bit wonky. Polka Dots Pixie Dust, and it's rainbow Mickeys going all around with a little bit of sparkle added on. She does all things Disney related as well and Universal related, so you can check her out. I'll leave both links to both Etsy shops down below, and if you want to go ahead and follow them on Instagram as well to get all the latest designs, then it's at Picklevix and it's also at A Whole New Bead. And I do have discounts code for you as well. So for Picklevix, it's Pickle Pixie, and that gives you 10% off. And for A Whole New Bead, it's Oliver 10. Now I'll tell you why it's Oliver 10. It's because I'm addicted to Oliver and Company. If you haven't gone back to see my vlogs recently, you'll tell that I love Oliver and Company. It's one of the all-time underrated Disney films, and I feel it should definitely get more love, and more love in the parks and the shops. But I did see a Christmas advertisement for this ornament just here. Isn't it cute? It's of Dodger and Oliver. That's Oliver just there, and that's Dodger just here. I just absolutely love Oliver and Company, so any merchandise I can get, I grab. I'll just put it back just here. And just a quick shout out to Scott and Amy. I'll show the poster properly now actually. If you haven't seen my previous tests, I have ride tests. And what I do is I usually fling my head back, and see if the mini ears stay on my head or stay off my head. And basically that's to give you a guidance of if those ears are perfect or just enough perfect to wear on rides such as Pirates of the Caribbean, Splash Mountain, things like that which have drops. And basically that's what the ride test is. And kindly Scott gifted me this amazing poster that he drew just by himself, all handmade. Polka Dots Pixie Dust, home of the ride test. So isn't that fantastic? Thank you so much, Scott, from Scott and Amy. If you haven't seen their YouTube channel, go over and check it out. They do amazing things where you switch characters for films. So for instance, Stitch could be related to, I don't know, Sebastian in The Little Mermaid, something like that. You just switch, and it can't be the Fab Five, or maybe it can be the Fab Five. I can't remember. I think you can't have the Fab Five. Anyway, enough about that. I'm moving on to my next topic. I recently, well, I say recently, about 4 months ago, just before I ended the YouTube channel previous series, was accepted by Disneyland Paris, officially accepted by Disneyland Paris, to become a Disneyland Paris ambassador. Isn't that absolutely amazing? So we are called Disneyland Paris Inside Ears. You can hashtag that on Instagram and you get all the latest news and gossip from Disneyland Paris, and you also get gifted some amazing things. So this book, I haven't done it just yet, but this is the official Disneyland Paris Space Mountain book. And if I undo it quickly now, if I can undo it quickly now, where I have scissors, I've got some scissors just here, I'll show you what it looks like inside. So Disneyland Paris Inside Ears gets all the latest news from Disneyland before it gets released to any other members of the public, and we get to share that information with you. So for instance, the Disney Premier Access today has been successfully added on to the Phantom Manor at Disneyland Paris. Now, Disney Premier Access is a bit like Lightning Lane at Walt Disney World, and it's a paid Premier Access. If you want to go to Fast Pass and you don't want to wait in the queues, you pay for the Fast Pass to go straight onto the ride. Now, some people are a bit iffy about it, but some people really like the idea about it. I personally haven't experienced it myself just yet. I'm hoping to in December, fingers crossed. And basically, people are saying that they're not too keen on the idea. They would rather have the little paper even fast passes that you used to be able to get. But hey ho, we'll see what happens. So like I said, many people are upset about it. So Disney might go back to the original fast passes. Who knows? Anyway, back to this. So this is the Space Mountain book, and they've got different rides. So they've got a Phantom Manor one, I believe, and they've definitely got a Pirates of the Caribbean one, because I've got one of them at my partner's house. And you get all information about Space Mountain and what its design was and who created it. And then you get pictures like this of the inside of what the ride looks like. So it's very fascinating. I'll just give you another page randomly to see. I haven't actually personally read it myself. I mean, isn't that beautiful? Space Mountain in the winter with snow going around it. I'll just zoom in for you. Isn't that beautiful? So the book is actually a mixture of French and English, so it's good for all people. I mean, another picture. How beautiful is that? Just stunning. So what I'll do is sometimes I'll read through this and I'll give you an extract of what it looks like, so it gives you an idea if you want to buy it or not. So other news that's come out recently is magic shots, specially made for Halloween. So you can get magic shots all over the parks, but you get special magic shots for different situations and different celebrations. So for instance, at the moment you can go like this or like this, and a pumpkin will appear in the photo pass photo. So it's just like you're imagining that it's there, so you'll look, and then in the photo pass picture it will just turn up. So that's magic shots, and you can get them with different characters as well. So in the Walt Disney Studios, they have a bench at the moment just near the Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse statue, and you can sit on the bench and look really shocked because Stitch will appear in your photo pass shot when you receive them. So that's magic shots, and I believe they have them at Walt Disney World as well. And originally it started there and then came over to Disneyland Paris. So that's a very good, exciting piece of information for you. And that's all I can remember at the top of my head. But I'll be doing weekly news updates from what I hear and see from Disneyland Paris Inside Ears to keep you all up to date. So that's the information for you for today. So going back to what I said right at the start, is I'm going to do a reintroduction to myself, and I did get asked questions from people on the Instagram community, and I'm just going to get them up now. So they're here. I haven't done them on a notepad because I need a new Disney notepad. Does anyone know where I can find a Disney notepad? I mean, there's Primark, but I haven't been to Primark in a while, which I need to do. So Rob, take me to Primark. and I guess they might have some at the works. I'm not too sure, but I need to find one. So if you have any good suggestions, then please send them my way because I need to know. Anyway, so I've got multiple questions. I need to get on with them, so let's get on with them. So, what started your love for Disney? When I was a little girl, I loved Oliver and Company, as I just mentioned to you, and I also loved The Little Mermaid, and I used to watch those films constantly on VHS. Yes, I'm that old. I remember VHS, not DVD, not Blu-ray, but VHS. Yes, I feel very old. Anyway, I used to watch them constantly, and then I grew up watching the Disney Channel and seeing all the different cartoons like Phineas and Ferb, which I've got a cake-worthy dress of, which I might have to wear sometime next time in the videos, I don't know. Then I went to Disneyland Paris with my partner in 2016, and it kind of kick-started really majorly from there, really. I mean, I walked down Main Street USA. Well, actually I didn't. We walked down Discovery Arcade to begin with, and not thinking that the castle was straight ahead down Main Street USA. I mean, what were we thinking? And then came out of middle of Discovery Arcade to see the castle, and I skipped because why not? And it was just, you got absorbed in the magic and taken away from reality, and smells and the sounds and the sights and the aesthetic. It was just so magical that it just absorbs into you, and that's what my love of Disney came from. Top 5 favourite Disney foods or non-Disney foods. Okay, so this is going to be a bit more difficult for answering, especially with Disney foods, because I have allergies, so I have to kind of go from the allergy menus. But 2 things I do like are the Mickey candy apples. I can't not wait to try a Mickey candy apple again. It's going to be so tasty, so yummy, so scrumptious. I might buy multiple and bring them back home with me, maybe a whole suitcase, who knows, don't tell Rob. And I am also going to say Disney Mickey Mirandas. Now that's easy choices for me to say because I know I'm definitely allowed them, and plus it's a lot of sugar and I'm allowed sugar. But I do have allergies to wheat and dairy and gluten, so it's very difficult for me to say other things in the parks. But I do like pasta, so I said Mickey Mirandas and I've said Mickey candy apples. I like pasta, I like roast dinners, and I like sausages or fish fingers, so that's technically 6. But those are my top 5/6 foods. Oh, and when I say roast dinners, I really mean roast potatoes. Roast potatoes are to die for. I could eat a whole dish of them. Like, they're so tasty. Like, I could eat roast potatoes for the rest of my life and I wouldn't complain. They're just so yummy. Anyway, Disney UK have asked me, what do you like to collect? Now, if you haven't seen, I collect mini ears. I collect a lot of mini ears. I have over 160 now. It was 154, but I have over 160 now. I know I should stop buying them, but I'm not going to because they're so fun to collect. I've also recently started collecting, or I say recently, maybe a little while ago, but I've also started collecting Loungeflies. So I now have about 10 in my wardrobe just here, and I also collect pins, but I don't collect pins. So I've basically been gifted pins in the past by different friends from the Instagram community and from Disney D23. Now Disney D23 is the official Disney fan club, and it's based over in America, but they have all events going on all over the world. You can get discounts, you can get tickets to events, you can get virtual tickets to events. It's all wonderful Disney memorabilia that you can get, and I've got a box somewhere over there for the Disney 50th anniversary, which I'm going to have to show you next time. So I've got pins from D23 for the last 3 years. I've got pins gifted to me by the Instagram community, but I've not actually bought pins myself, so I guess I'm not a collector of pins, but yeah, I am a collector of pins. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Am I a collector of pins or not? Tell me in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you think. Disney UK have asked me 2 more questions. How many trips to a Disney park have you had? Okay, so I've been to 2016, January, April and October 2017, then February 2020, so that's 5, and I'm going in December hopefully, so that's 6, and then next year we're going to Walt Disney World, and that will be 7. So hopefully it'll be 7, but at the moment it's just 5. And we went in 2017 for the Disneyland 25th anniversary, which we actually didn't know was happening until we got there. I know, bad Disney fan, but we went there and I enjoyed it. So I was like, Rob, we need to go for my birthday next year, which also is the start of the 30th anniversary celebrations. I mean, it's gone so quickly since the 25th anniversary celebrations to the 30th. I can't believe it, but we're going. So I'm so excited for that. Disney UK asked me the same question as what I said earlier. What started your Disney obsession? But it's basically what started your love for Disney, so I'm not going to answer that. What do you do for a living? Was asked by Disney Fast Pass Princess. So, I used to be a vet nurse trainee, so that was working with animals obviously, and working with clients in front of reception, and working with other companies to get prescriptions, foods, stuff like that. But I'm currently not working as such. I help run groups at a local day centre where you can do some music and singing and dancing, but I'm currently training to be an official trained inclusive dance teacher. So that is basically to include everyone, no matter their disability, their conditions, whatever. If you are trained to be inclusive dance teacher, you include everyone to be in your classes. So it's a lot of hard work. It's only a 6-week course, but I mean it crams in a good couple of years worth just in those 6 weeks. And I'm halfway through and I'm learning quite a lot of things that you wouldn't expect to know about. So for instance, you wouldn't say that I'm in a wheelchair, I'd say that I'm a wheelchair user, because some people aren't confined to their wheelchairs, they can actually get up and walk about, which is like me. I'm a wheelchair user, but I can get up and walk around related to my EDS, which is something I also have. More questions coming up. Favourite foods at Disney, I've just gone ahead and said that. Favourite Disney Halloween movie. Okay, so that is going to be coming up in my next vlog, but I'll quickly say it now. It's Nightmare Before Christmas. I want to know what your answers are to this question. Is Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween film or is it a Christmas film? I mean, I'm weighing up quickly more to a Christmas film, but you can see why it would be a Halloween film. So tell me in the comments down below what you think Nightmare Before Christmas is. Is it Halloween or is it Christmas? Favourite Disney memory. Okay, that has to be skipping down Main Street USA. Only because I know that that's my partner's favourite memory and that's what made it magical for him. And because it made it magical for him, it's made it magical for me. So skipping down Main Street USA, that's my favourite Disney memory. Disney Godmother asked me when did my first start to love Disney, but I've already answered that. What made you start your Disney Instagram stroke YouTube? So Disney Instagram started mainly because I was going to show off my mini ears, which I kind of do, but I haven't showed them exactly how I was going to, like what my YouTube is meant to be. So my partner came up with the idea that I have so many mini ears, I can show them in pictures or on YouTube and discuss the history of them, when they were created, if they were created for certain celebrations or events in Disney or in the history, and just show them off and do, of course, the ride test. But I haven't really done that. I've kind of just grown into everything Disney-fied, so park pictures, showing tops like this, different things in different situations, meeting Disney Instagram friends. So I met Walking with the Woods recently, that's Nick and Claire, Sophia and Freya. So if you want to go and check their channel out, it's amazing, it's full of Disney, it's full of Universal, it's full of everyday life, to be honest. So go and check them out. I'm going to meet Disney UK, so that's going to be amazing, and just meeting the whole Disney Instagram community is basically what my Instagram is about now. And I've just answered what my YouTube and why I started it is originally to show off mini ears, but again that's branched out into basically everything Disney. Favourite foods I've already eaten, and that's favourite foods, not favourite fruits, as I just said. Your favourite Disney day ever? Okay, so I'm going to say what my favourite Disney day would be, not my favourite Disney day ever, because I would just be repeating myself. So it would be walking down Main Street USA, taking lots of pictures as you rewind, walking out of the train station, taking loads of pictures of the entrances, of the fountains, of the hotel, and then going down Main Street USA, buying some mini ears, always on the shop to the right, so I'm guessing that would be your left, if I remember correctly from theatre. Anyway, buying shops on the right, and then going to buy mini ears, then down Main Street USA, taking more pictures, smelling the smells, listening to the music, skipping down Main Street, heading towards the castle, taking all the aesthetic in, sitting down, taking loads of selfies for a bit, then heading straight over to Pirates of the Caribbean and ride that first, maybe a couple of times, and then enjoy the rest of the day and just flow with your boat, basically. What is your earliest Disney memory? Which was asked by Paul Things Disney. My first Disney memory is going to meet Mickey Mouse in the local Tesco car park and being quite scared, because it was a scary costume. It wasn't the nice costumes that you have at Disney. It was a very scary costume. So I'll insert a picture for you just here if I can find it, and yes, be scared basically and laugh at my facial expression. Next up is top tips for Disneyland Paris. Okay, one is take all your luggage with you and travel on Eurostar, but don't take too much luggage, because you're going to want to buy everything in World of Disney and the Emporium and even small shops, and you're going to want to take it back. Whereas if you fly, you're going to have luggage allowance, and you might not accept all of the luggage that you end up buying on the way back. So I say Eurostar, or even better, buy car on Eurotunnel, because then that way you can just chill out. You don't have to worry about times except on the ferry, and then you've got so much more room than just Eurostar as well. But I don't drive across country because I am a little bit scared, and Rob doesn't drive either, so oh well. If you want to go fast, go on the teacups on the purple one. The purple one is the fastest to go on, and there's a little trick, but I'm not going to tell you it just yet, because I'm thinking of saving tips for Disney in another vlog coming up, so I'm not going to reveal any more tips for you just yet. Your favourite land at Disneyland Paris? That has to be Adventureland, because I just love Skull Rock. I don't know if any of you have been to Disneyland Paris, but they have, for people who haven't, they have this Skull Rock structure, and you can go in it. It's caves, and they've got a waterfall, and it's right near Pirates of the Caribbean, and they've got the Hakuna Matata area, the Lion King, and it's just so, the aesthetic is just so appealing, and it takes you all in, that I just love it too much to not love. Favourite character? So that has to be Oliver from Oliver and Company. Easily Oliver from Oliver and Company. But I do like Rapunzel and Ariel. So, and if you had to choose from the Fab 6, not the Fab 5, but the Fab 6, I would have to say Goofy or Pluto. And then Minnie Mouse. And then Donald. But then Donald as well first, because he dances with me in my wheelchair. Oh, I don't know, I can't choose. But favourite character is Oliver from Oliver and Company, main one. Imagine Disney Emma, who I've also met from the Instagram community. She is absolutely beautiful inside and out. She asked me a story from when you first went to Disney Park. So I told you the first story, but I'll tell you another story. I went into Captain Jack's, which was also called Blue Lagoon back then, and I'm always going to call it Blue Lagoon. They basically had an allergy menu that I had, and it was the typical allergy menu. So basically my bread was vacuum packed and tasted like cardboard, and I had this nice pasta actually, which I wasn't expecting, which had vegetables in it, but it came in like one of those microwave pot things. But it was really tasty. So that's one of my stories from when I first went. And then Rob had this amazing meal, but I couldn't have any of it. And it's so lovely just sitting there and you see all the water going through while people arrive in parts of the Caribbean, and it's dark with fireflies and it's beautiful there. Favourite Disney movie, I basically answered, which is Oliver and Company. How many times have I been to Disneyland Paris? I've already said that. What's your favourite hobby? My favourite hobby is to sing or to dance or to do crafts. I enjoy doing crafts actually a lot, but I don't really get the chance to do that anymore because I've had so much going on and I get so tired. But apart from that, yeah, crafts basically. When's your next trip? Asked by Disney Life 1987, aka Holly. So like I say, I'm going in December, hopefully, if there wasn't going to be another lockdown. I hope not. And we're going to go from the 22nd to the 27th, so we'll be there for Christmas Day, Christmas Eve and Boxing Day. It's going to be so magical. I've never been over Christmas and Rob hates Christmas, so I'm really hoping by going to Disney he will actually end up liking Christmas. That's my wish. So hopefully wishes do come true in this situation. And then we're going back again in March. Okay, hobbies, we've already asked. Why do you love Disney? Already asked. How did you get into YouTubing? Already answered. What are you looking forward to most for 2022? I'm hopefully looking forward to being able to walk properly without having to use my wheelchair and be independent again. I'm looking forward to being able to go to Disney for the 30th anniversary and for Walt Disney World for the 50th anniversary, and maybe being able to drive again because I have epilepsy and you have to wait for a year after your last seizure, which has been, touch wood, quite a long time now. So yes, hopefully I can drive, and that's what I'm looking forward to in 2022 basically. When's your next trip? I answered. What are your plans for the rest of the year? Asked by S_dreaming1. So loads and loads of physio and basically checking the Disney app every single 5 minutes to book the Disney Christmas meals, because that's something I really want to do. I'm eager to get done. Maybe get back into reading again and complete my inclusive dance training course. So that's something. Favourite Disney song? Why Should I Worry from Oliver and Company, or When Will My Life Begin from Tangled. Yeah, they're good classic songs. And lastly but not least, asked by Kerry_Disney and Instagram, she asked what got you into ears. So I've always had a thing for ears because they're so sparkly and they just stand out. But what really got me is Rob went with me to Disney and he saw these like pirate mini-esque, which actually turns out to be Victorian mini ears with some feathers, black with red polka dots and a little hat in the centre. I'll have to dig them out for you and show you on the next vlog or next coming up vlogs. And seeing them so unique and then being the only one in the parks literally for the whole holiday wearing those mini ears, I was like, okay, I'm liking this. So I'm going to be unique and start buying all the different mini ears that people don't have, except from these ones are quite common now because they've just been released on Shop Disney. So that's what started my love for Disney. And those are all the questions that have been answered for you today. Now I know this has been one of the longest vlogs that I've ever done, so thank you for being patient and watching, and I hope that you have enjoyed getting to know me again or getting to know me for the first time. Next time you'll be able to see a vlog of me doing an unboxing from an unboxing challenge that has happened. I'll explain all in the next vlog. So thank you so much for watching. Like I said, you have been fantastic. I have been Polka Dots Pixie Dust, and I look forward to seeing you next week when the happiest is on earth. Take care. Bye.